Hello everybody, welcome to Verbling classes. My name is Lorraine and I'm from Canada. I'll be your teacher for the next hour, and in this hour we're going to do a beginner's class. This is 10th in a series that I've been holding every Monday at this hour, so there will still be another couple of those lessons, and please feel free to join me for the next couple of Mondays as well. This class is called Celebrities, and we're going to be looking at celebrities before they became famous. And that's the topic. But the grammar point that we'll be looking at is the past simple. So we'll have an introduction to the past simple, what it is. We'll use it in its negative form. We'll use it in its question form. So we're just waiting for people to pop into the class so we can get started. I know there's lots of people who have reserved for this class, so we're just waiting for them to show up and we can begin. So I hope everybody is having a great day. I know my day is just starting. It's morning for me here in Canada. And so we're just waiting for people to come on in the class and we can get started. All right, here we have some people. We've got Ndwa, hello.
Hello, miss. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you doing today?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine.
Good, excellent. Where are you from, Ndwa?
I'm from Egypt.
From Egypt, okay. And what is it like in Egypt today? Is it warm?
Actually, it's, you can say it's a little bit hot.
Okay. What is hot there? Do you know the temperature?
No, I don't.
Okay,
Definitely.
not a problem. Welcome to class.
Thank you.
Giovanni, hello, how are you? Check your microphone, Giovanni, because we can't hear you. Are you there? Giovanni? Okay, just work on the mute up on the top right-hand corner. Make sure that it's not on mute. Oh, there we go. I think I hear you.
You hear me?
I can hear you now, Giovanni. Welcome.
Excuse me.
That's okay. That's great.
Okay.
Glad that you're with us. Hello, Koji. Koji,
Hi, hello, teacher.
how are you today?
I'm fine. Thank
I
you.
don't think you have been in my class for a long time.
Yeah,
Welcome back.
thank you.
And we have Paulina. Hello.
Hello.
How are you,
Nice to
Paulina?
see you.
Nice to see you as well. Where are you from, Paulina?
I'm from Russia.
From Russia. Okay, welcome to you from Russia. And we have Mario. Hello.
Hello.
And how are you today, Mario?
Oh, fine. Thanks.
Good, good. And where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
From Brazil. Okay, welcome. Excellent.
Thanks.
Jose, hello.
Hello, Lorraine.
How are you today?
I am quite well. Thank you.
That's good. And is it nice weather where you are today?
Repeat, please.
Is the weather where you are nice?
Yes,
Good.
yes. Maybe some cloudy, but it's sunny.
So, okay, so a mixture of sun and cloud. Very nice. Here in Canada, here in
cloud.
Canada, it is cloudy and rainy and cool. Not nice. Anyway, welcome to class.
Thank you.
We have John Edward.
Hi, Lauren.
How are you?
Fine, and you?
I'm very good, thank you. Do I call you John?
Can you repeat me, please?
What is your name? What do you like to be called?
John Edward.
John Edward, but John Edward or just John?
John, it is good.
Okay,
It's
great.
okay.
Thank you. Okay, excellent. Welcome to class.
Thank you.
And we have Concepcion Carrillo. Hello. Okay, check your microphone because I don't hear you. Make sure that it is not muted. Up in the top right-hand corner is, there we go. I think I hear you now. Hello? No, I still can't hear you. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Check your microphone in the top right corner, Concepcion.
Now?
Yes, there. Now I hear you. Welcome. Excellent. Okay. Is this the first time for you in a verbling class?
Yes.
Okay, well, very good. Welcome. We're going to get started now. I think we have most people here. If people who are in the class could mute their microphones when I'm talking so that we don't hear a lot of background noise, that would be good. And then turn on your microphone when I ask you a question. Okay. There is a worksheet that we are going to use. I have put it in the chat box, or you might have got it earlier. If you could download that, it would help. And I will also share with my screen share so that we get to see the answers. So I'm going to do that now. Turn on the screen share and we'll get started. Okay, here we go. Now, is there anybody who cannot see the screen share? If you cannot see it, say something. Okay, good. Everyone sees it. All right. So, the first thing we're going to do is look at some vocabulary. We will be reading a small article shortly, but let's make sure we understand all the words. So I'm going to start with Paulina. Can you read just the definition A? Just read what it says there.
A music CD or record.
Okay, a music CD or record. Good, thank you. And Mario, B?
Okay. A person who entertains people, for example, somebody who sings, dance, or play music.
Good. Okay, good, thank you. And Koji, C?
Yes. C. Most popular. Many people buy it.
Okay, good. And Jose, D?
Popular and or rich.
Okay, great. Now, we're going to match the word on the left with these definitions that we just read out. So, John, number 1.
Okay, a performer.
Right?
I think it is B. A person who entertains people, for example, somebody who sings, dance, or play music.
Good, excellent. Okay, and Giovanni, number 2, please.
Successful.
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 Good.
D. Popular, yes. And or rich.
Good. Whoop, I just hit the wrong button, sorry. Okay, good. Dwa, number 3. Dwa, make sure you turned on your microphone.
Yes.
There. Read number 3 and what is its definition?
An album, a music CD or record.
Good.
Letter A.
Good. Well done. Okay, and Concepcion,
Yes.
number 4.
Best-selling, most popular. Many people buy it.
Good. Okay. Now, can anybody name one famous performer? It can be from your own country. Anybody? Just shout out a name. A famous performer.
By example, Shakira.
Okay, Shakira. And do you know where Shakira is from?
From Colombia.
Okay. And now somebody else. Name one successful person that you can think of. It
For
can
example, in Spain,
be. Okay.
Amancio de Sara.
And what does he do?
Do you know Sara? The moda is the fashion.
Oh, okay.
For dresses.
Okay, a model.
Yes.
All right. When I think of successful person, I guess a model could be very successful. That's true. I also think of a business success. So we have a model who's successful. Can anybody think of somebody who is successful in business? The one that comes to mind for me is Bill Gates.
Yes.
What does Bill Gates do? Anybody know?
Steve Jobs.
He steals jobs. Okay. Beyond that, does anybody know? What does he do? Can people hear me?
Yes.
Okay, because I lost my video for myself. I'm not, there it is. Okay, I've got it back.
For
Right.
example, in Spain, Emilio Botín is the bank president.
Okay, good. And does anybody know an author of a best-selling book? Paulina, do you know anybody or do you know of somebody in Russia who has a best-selling book?
Crime and Punishment by Dostoevsky.
Okay, good. Excellent. Let's move on. Well done. Okay, so who is this person? Anybody?
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, Michael Jackson when he was quite young. Yeah, when he was most famous. Does anybody know anything about Michael Jackson? Did anybody really like his music here in this class?
Yes, I like some music. For example, Billie Jean.
Okay. Anybody else know anything about Michael Jackson?
Yes, I know.
Okay.
I think he was hating Islam and he was trying to be a white person, not black. And
Oh, yeah.
before his death, he embraced Islam and
Oh.
he composed a song. It was Oh Allah, I'm waiting for the call. I really like this song.
Okay, I didn't know that about Michael Jackson. That's very interesting. Thank you. Okay, we're going to go on. Now, there is an article. Did everybody get the worksheet? Did you download it? I will also share it on the screen share. Before we can continue with the information, we need to read the story about Michael Jackson. So I have it on, well, not quite. If people could please mute your microphone because I hear babies crying in the background. All right. Here we go. Keeps jumping around on me. There. Oh dear. I'll get there. Okay, there we go. I'm going to start with Concepcion.
Yes.
Can you please read the title of this article and the first line, the subtitle?
Yes. Michael Jackson was a famous.
No, excuse me, Concepcion, I'm sorry. Read the title at the top of the page.
The title?
It says number 2, and then there's a title.
Yes.
And
The King of Pop.
yes, okay. And then the next line.
Look at the picture. Who was this person? What do you know about him? Read the text.
Good, thank you. Dwa, can you read the next line, please?
Yes. Michael Jackson was a famous American singer and performer. According to the Guinness Book of Records, he is the most successful performer of all time.
Okay, this word here is Guinness.
Guinness.
Guinness, yes. A Guinness
Okay.
Book of Records.
Mhm.
Okay, good.
Can I know what does it mean?
A Guinness Book of Records? Yes, there is a society that keeps track of things that people do that nobody else has done. So in this case, Michael Jackson was the most successful performer of all time. So the Guinness Book of Records only lists people who are the very, very, very best at whatever it is they do. So you can go online and look up the Guinness Book of Records, and you will see many postings of these people who are the most successful at what they do. It could be dancing for the longest time. Maybe they have continuously been dancing for 3 weeks. That might make it into the Guinness Book of Records. Does that help? Okay.
Yeah, thanks, madam.
Okay. Who gets to read next? Dua, did you read? Yes, you did, didn't you? Giovanni, could you read the next paragraph, please?
Yeah. He was born in Gary, Indiana, a city near Chicago. He was one of 8 children in African American family. They lived in a small 3-room house. As a child, he was a member of the pop group the Jackson 5 with his brothers. They performed songs, danced, and traveled in the United States. They practiced very hard with their father.
Okay, good, thank you. I can't imagine what it must have been like to have 8 children living in a 3-room house. That's a lot of people. Okay. John, can you continue, please? The next paragraph.
Okay. In 1971,
1971.
1971,
Yes.
Jackson started his career
Career.
career
Yes.
as a soul artist in the
1980s.
1980s. He was very popular. People all over the world listened the music and watched his music videos. They called him the king of pop. His album Thriller
Thriller.
is the best-selling album of all time.
Okay, so that was 1982. I'm not correcting the pronunciation of these past simple words because we will be looking at them in detail shortly. Okay, so we don't need to correct right at the moment. We will soon. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
All right, Jose, continue with the next sentence, please.
Yes. On June 25.
No, this one here.
Oh,
Michael
sorry.
Jackson. That's okay.
Michael Jackson continued to make music in the 1990s, but his personal life and behavior also attract a lot of attention.
I understand. That's very good. Thank you. I understand that you want to practice some of these words, and I think it's a really good idea to do so. But please mute your microphone so that we don't hear it while somebody is talking. Okay, it's hard to hear them. Okay, and then the next one, Koji, just the last line, please.
Yes. On June 25, 2009.
We usually say 2009.
2009.
Good.
He died of a heart attack.
Heart attack.
Heart attack.
Yes.
Heart attack. He was 50 years old.
Good. Okay, excellent. All right. So we'll close this one and go back to the other screen share. Okay. So these are the questions for the past simple regular verbs. The words in bold in the text are the past forms of regular verbs. So we're going to answer the questions. Number one, Mario, can you read the question number one, please?
Okay. How do we form the past of irregular verb like perform, watch, and listen?
Okay. So how do we do that? What do we add to those words to make them the past form? Can anybody tell me? For those particular words.
Like performance.
Okay, so what are we adding to that word? What goes on the end? What letters? Can anybody help him? What letters?
ED?
ED, yes, ED.
ED, yeah.
We add an ED ending. So these words become performed. Say, everybody say it, performed.
Performed.
Everybody, not performed, performed.
Performed.
Try not to pronounce the ED so strongly. It isn't performed. That's a kind of Spanish way of talking. And in English, we don't do it that way. Listen carefully. Performed.
Performed.
Don't put the E in there. Performed.
Performed.
Good, yes. So it's like instead of ED on the end, think of it as just a D on the end and say performed.
Performed. Okay.
Performed.
Okay. Good. This one, Watched.
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 Now
Watched.
listen to the end. It doesn't sound like a D at all. We're putting ED on the end, but what it sounds like is a T. Watched.
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 Good. That
Watched.
sounds very good.
Watched.
Watched.
And listened.
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 Again, it sounds like it just has a D on the end. Listened.
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 Good. The T is also kind of silent. You don't really pronounce that T. Listened.
Listened.
Don't pronounce the T.
Listened.
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 Okay. Good. All right. Now we'll go on. The next one is Paulina.
How do we form the past of a regular verb like live, continue, and die?
In this case, this word is live. It's a verb. If it is, well, I guess it's an adjective. If it's alive, alive. But when it's a verb, we say live.
Live, yes.
Good. Okay. So, how do we form the past of a regular verb for these particular verbs?
Add D.
Okay, we're just going to add a D ending. Good. So let's say these words now. Lived.
Live.
Lived.
Live.
Lived.
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 Try not to pronounce the E. Lived.
Lived.
Good. Okay. Continued.
Continued.
Good. That one's easy. And died.
Die.
Died.
Died. Good.
Died.
Okay. So take a look at that article. If you have it downloaded, then you will be able to look at it and find some more examples of these two rules, rules 1 and 2. So more words besides the ones we've already done. If you see one, shout it out.
Would.
What is the sentence that is in?
Sentence. I don't know.
Okay, we're looking at that little article that we. Paulina, I'm going to have to mute you for a minute because I'm getting feedback from you. Sorry. Okay. So that article we looked at, we just read it. Do you have it downloaded? Okay, I'll try and get it up on the screen again for you.
Okay.
Okay. So what we're looking for are more words that have that same. Paulina, I'm really getting bad feedback from you. Can you stay muted for now, please? Okay. For instance, let's see. Now I don't have my other one up. So we've got performed, watched, listened, lived, continued, and died. There are more words that are in bold in the article. Can you see any words that are past tense that are using the ed endings? Anybody?
Dance. Travel.
Danced.
Travel.
Traveled. Yeah.
Practice. Practiced.
Practiced. Do we already have practiced? Oh, good. Practice is another one. Good.
Started.
Started, yes. Anything else?
Watched,
Good.
attract,
Attracted. Yeah. Called.
Cold.
Yeah. Okay, good.
That's all.
So I'll go back to the, yeah, I think so. I think we got them all. Let's take a look. This one. Okay, so should get a list. Danced, practiced, started, called, attracted. There we go. Attracted. All right, so we're going to go through these pronunciations of the ED endings here. We have 3 ways they sound. Now, this one that sounds like an IT, the worksheet that I work from is British. Here in Canada, it sounds more like a D than an IT. So it's more like ed instead of it. But it's just a regional thing. It doesn't matter which one you use, as long as you use the same one all the time instead of changing back and forth. So repeat after me. Lived.
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 Not
Lived.
livid. Lived.
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 Good.
Lived.
Okay. Practiced.
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 Right. So you get that T sound on the end for this.
Practice.
Practiced.
Practiced.
Strange language, English.
Yes.
Practiced.
And then started. Started.
Started.
Started.
Started.
Started.
Started.
Okay, good. So let's try this one. Listened.
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 Listen.
Listened.
Don't pronounce the T. Listened.
Listen.
Good. Watched.
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 Good. Attracted.
attractive,
Attracted.
Attracted.
Good. Okay. Now we're going to do these words. Let's see. I ended with Paulina, so I'm going to start with Concepcion. I want you to read the first word and then tell me which category it should be in. So say
wanted,
okay, wanted. Which
it
category?
wanted,
Love
And
like
I'm sorry, which category?
like it,
it,
It. Okay, good. Okay, and then the next one, doit,
stop, offered,
offered.
offered,
So which category?
T,
Okay,
D.
D.
D,
Offered. Offered.
offered,
Yeah.
Excuse me, can I ask a question?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, is it the category number 3 with started? Will it be id or it with T?
When I was explaining that the IT and ED, they get said differently regionally. So in Canada, we say ed, not it. We don't say started. We say started. It's just a regional thing, and because I'm Canadian, I'm telling you the way I say it, because that's how I say it. But offered is under the D's. Offered.
Okay, I got it. Thanks.
Okay.
Teacher,
And yes.
I have one question too
Okay.
about started. I see some guys speak started. Started is right?
Yes, started.
Started, yeah.
Now, many people then you'll hear them say watched, and that's incorrect.
Okay.
It is started, it's attracted, but it's watched, practiced, So those
Okay.
two don't get pronounced the same way as these.
Watch.
Okay, I know.
Okay.
Thanks.
Who's next? I think it's Giovanni. Did you do one yet?
Yeah. What?
Did you do offered or
Offered.
no? Offered.
Offered. Offered.
Offered.
Offered.
Don't no ed. Just as
Offer-
if just
Offered.
like no, just like there's just a D. If you said offered. Offered.
Offered.
Yes, perfect.
Offered.
Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. Okay, John, the next word.
Okay, like.
Okay, we're not going to do the ed on this one.
Okay,
Try again.
like it.
Liked.
Liked.
Liked. Okay, so which one is it? What category is it in? The D, T, or it? Liked.
Liked. Is D
T.
or T?
Liked. It's
Liked.
the T sound. Liked. Everybody say it. Liked.
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 This is really hard. I know. Good job. Okay. Jose, the next word.
It sounds hated.
Hate. Hated.
Hated.
Yes, hated.
I don't know what is it.
It is the past form of hate. I hate
Yeah.
turnip.
Yeah.
I
Hate.
don't like it. I hate it. So hated is the past form.
Okay. Hated.
Good. And which one is it? The D, the T, or the IT? Hated.
I think is IT
Yes.
class.
Unless you're Canadian and then it's ED. Okay, good. Koji, the next one.
Repeat it.
Repeat.
Okay, repeated.
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 Good. Okay, so which category?
D sound.
Okay, it would be repeat. I don't think you could even do it with just a D sound. So in this case, it's the repeated
Atted.
or repeated. Okay, so it's the IT.
IT.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So everybody try repeated.
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 Good.
Repeated.
Repeated.
All right. Mario, the next one.
Stop it.
Okay. Stop it. Stop
Okay.
it.
Stopped.
Stop.
Stopped.
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 Repeat it.
Just because you see an ED here doesn't mean that the ED gets pronounced. In this case, it's stopped.
Stopped.
Right. So which one is it? Yeah, it's the T sound, right? Stopped.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, Paulina, the next one.
Corrected.
Okay, and which one is it?
I think IT.
Yes, well done. Good. And Concepcion, the next one?
Yes. Loved.
Loved.
The first D.
D, yes. Well done. Okay, and Dwa, the next one?
Yeah, the next one is worked.
Right.
T sound. Worked.
T sound, yes, it's the T. Good. And Giovanni, the next one?
Played. Played.
Try not to pronounce the E in this one.
Play.
Played.
You are pronouncing the E.
Pronounce it. Played.
Yeah. First of all, read the word without the ED. You have the word what?
Played.
Play. Okay, and then instead of having an E here, just pretend the E is not there. So it's played.
Played.
Good. And that is which category?
ID.
No, that would be play it. This is played.
Played. ID.
Just D.
ID.
Just a D. It's like there is no E in there at all. Just three D sound. Okay, good.
Sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. I don't expect you to know all this. That's why I'm here. Okay, John, the last one, please.
Asked it.
Okay, but we're not going to pronounce an ED there. It's asked.
Asked.
Yeah, asked.
Asked.
So which one are we doing?
T.
The T sound. Asked. Everybody try it. Asked.
Asked.
Good. Okay. Any questions? I know this is really hard stuff because it's hard to know when you're going to pronounce the IT sound, when are you going to do the D sound or the T sound. And I think it's something you just have to practice. Practice and practice. Okay, so we're going to fill in the blanks here with these verbs, but in the past. So we have to make them into their past form and then say them the correct way. Okay, we left off with John. Jose, you want to do number 1?
Yes. Johnny Depp played as a salesman on the telephone.
Okay.
Maybe?
Well, when you're a salesman, are you playing or are you doing something else? If you are selling things, you are what? Which one of these verbs would work the best?
Sorry, Lorraine.
Serving, you know, you could use that word, but then there's another sentence that needs it. There's a better word that we could use here.
Worked?
Worked, yeah. Because when you're a salesman, you are working. So Johnny Depp worked as a salesman on the telephone. So Jose, can you say that sentence, please?
Yes. Johnny Depp worked as a salesman on the telephone.
Okay, good. And Koji, the next sentence, please.
Yeah. Brad Pitt as a chicken for a Mexican restaurant.
Okay, and what word did you choose?
Yeah. Dressed.
Dressed, yes. He dressed. He dressed as a chicken. Okay. That's an interesting picture. Thank you, Koji. Mario, number 3.
Okay. Tom Cruise. Play work. Open to become a priest. No. Openness.
No, that one doesn't work there. Does anybody?
Trained.
You know, I thought that maybe it was trained too, but I think wanted is the word that we need here, because train gets used someplace else that's more important. So he wanted to become a priest.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. All right, and Paulina, the next one.
Usain Bolt played cricket.
Yes, he did. He played cricket. Good. And Concepcion, the next one.
Yes, Barack Obama lived in Indonesia.
Yes, he lived in Indonesia. And number 6.
Chuck Norris blank a karate school.
Mhm.
If karate is the name of the school.
A karate school is a place where people learn how to do the karate, like
Yeah, I got it.
kung fu, yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Trained.
Chuck
Right?
Norris trained a karate school.
Opened, maybe.
Yeah.
Opened.
What do you think? Opened, yeah. He opened a karate school. That means he started a karate school. He opened one. Yeah,
Okay.
good. And Giovanni, number 7. Giovanni, turn on your microphone. We can't hear you.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
7.
Yes.
The singer Rihanna.
Yes.
The singer Rihanna served as an army cadet.
That would be a good word, except we need it for another sentence. There's a word that will work better here.
Excuse, I don't know.
There's 2 words left. Serve and train.
Served. Train.
Yeah.
Train.
But we need to put it in the past tense.
Trained.
Trained, yes.
Trained as an army cadet in Barbados.
Okay, good. And the last one, John?
Okay, it's Jennifer served food in a restaurant.
Yes, good. Okay, so you can see, you could say that Rihanna served as an army cadet. However, you can't very well train food in a restaurant. Okay, good job. All right, now we're going to look at some question forms. I'm going to get people to read these sentences in pairs. So, Jose, you're going to read sentence A, and Koji, you will read sentence B. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Did Michael Jackson live in New York as a child?
No, he didn't live in New York. He lived in Gray, India.
Gary, Indiana.
Gary, Indiana.
Okay, and this word is lived. Say lived.
Lived.
Lived. Try not to get too much E in there. It's lived.
Lived.
Good. Okay. And now we'll have Mario, you're going to do the next A, and Paulina, you're going to do the next B.
Okay. Did you hear performing with the Michael Jackson? Oh, Jackson 5. Sorry.
Okay.
Yes, he did.
Okay. Now, Mario, can you say this word again, please?
Perform.
Okay. Perform.
Perform.
Yes. Perform.
Okay.
Good. All right. And Concepcion, you are going to do the next A, and Dua, you will do the next B.
Yes. When did he start his soul career?
He started in 1971.
Good. Okay. And this word, can you say it again, Concepcion?
What?
Can you say this word here?
When did he start his soul?
Solo.
Solo.
Yes, solo.
Like Spanish.
Yes, it is the same. An English word, very much the same as Spanish. Good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Giovanni, you're going to do the next A, and John, the next B, please.
Did people call him the king of rock?
No, they didn't. They called him the king of pop.
Okay. Now, this word here, John, can you say it again, please?
No, they didn't. They called him the king of pop.
Okay. So this word isn't kink. It's king.
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 Don't pronounce the G that way. Just ing. King.
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 Right, that sounded good. Okay, so don't put a g or a k sound on the end. It's king. All right.
King.
And now we have Jose, you're going to do A, and Koji B, the last two.
When did he die?
He died in
2009.
2009.
2009, good. Okay. Oh, we're running out of time. My goodness. So, how do we form questions with the past simple? And I'm going to show you that so you understand what I'm asking. We use did plus the subject plus the verb. So let's go back and look at that in a sentence. Okay, did Michael Jackson live? So we have the did, the object, and the verb. Okay. Everybody understand that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So did plus the subject plus the verb. Now, what is the negative past form? Let's take a look back at the sentences.
Didn't.
So, didn't is the past form. The negative past form, did not.
No. I
Okay.
Plus not.
So we have the subject, didn't, and the verb. So let's see what that looks like. Okay, so subject plus didn't plus the verb. All right, and then how do we form short answers with the past form? Does anybody know? What would we say?
yes. Yes. Yes, I did. No.
Yes, okay, yes, he did, or yes, I did.
No, I don't.
No, I didn't.
Didn't.
Didn't, right. Okay, good.
Didn't.
So let's take a look at that. So yes, the subject plus did, or no, the subject plus didn't. Okay, good. So let's change these sentences so that they form questions. And I don't know who I left off with. Well, I'll just start at the end here. Paulina?
Okay.
What we've done here is we've taken Michael Jackson live and in New York, and they've changed it to did Michael Jackson live in New York? So do the same with number 1 for me, please.
Did Johnny Depp work as a computer programmer?
Good. All right. And Mario, number 2.
Okay.
Please, madam, could you please pronounce the word work for me? Work? Like
Work.
that?
Work.
Work.
Work. Good.
Work.
That sounds just fine. Yes.
Thanks a lot.
Okay. Mario, sorry, continue.
Okay. Did Brad Pitt dress as chicken for an Italian restaurant?
Okay. Now, remember to use the article a. Did he dress as a chicken? Okay.
As
good.
a chicken.
Right. For an Italian restaurant. Okay. And the next one, Koji? Koji?
Yes. Did Tom Cruise want to be a dancer?
Good. All right, good. And Jose, the next one?
Usain Bolt. Sorry. Did Usain Bolt play cricket?
Yes, that's good. And John, the next one?
Did Barack?
Ah, okay. This one we've tricked you a little bit. Read what's there. You've got to do something a little bit different.
Where did?
Yes, good.
Where did?
Where did
Where
Barack?
did?
Where did Barack Obama live?
Live, yes. Where did Barack Obama live?
Okay.
Okay, good. Giovanni, number 6.
Did Chuck Norris open a judo school?
Okay, good. All right. And Concepcion, number 7.
Yes. Did Rihanna train as an army cadet?
Okay, good. And Paulina, number 8.
Did Jennifer Aniston serve food in a restaurant?
Okay, good. All right. Now, I just wanted to point out, because you will hear this all the time, these are very direct questions. Did Rihanna train as an Army cadet? Now, that sort of means if I ask you that question, I don't know. I have no idea if she did or not. But often, you will hear English speakers say this. I'll show it to you while I say it. Didn't Rihanna train as an Army cadet? So what you are implying, or what you're saying, is somewhere I thought I heard that Rihanna trained as an Army cadet. So I'm asking you for confirmation or not. So I will often use this, didn't Rihanna train as an Army cadet? Okay. Now, this is not really good English grammar, because didn't is did not. And I would never say, did not Rihanna train as an Army cadet? To say it more correctly, I would say, did Rihanna not train as an Army cadet? But this is something you will hear all the time. Didn't so-and-so do such and such? And in this case with Jennifer Aniston, didn't Jennifer Aniston serve food in a restaurant? And then the person who's being asked might say, yes, she did. Or no, she didn't actually, she did something else. So both of these are correct for asking questions. This one you'll hear, I think, more often than this one. But it's not really correct grammar. So we're going to, we don't have much time. We're going to ask and answer some of the questions, okay, that we have in these dialogues. So I left off with Paulina, I think. Mario, can you read the question? And Koji, can you answer yes or no, depending on whether it is true? Was it true that Johnny Depp worked as a computer programmer? Okay, so go ahead. Mario, ask the question.
Okay. Did Johnny Depp work here as a computer operator?
Koji?
No, he didn't.
He worked as
he worked as the salesman
salesman.
on the telephone.
Just say, yeah, just say salesman. That's good. Good job. Okay, Jose, you're going to ask question number 2, and John, please answer it. You can do it with just a short answer.
Yes. Did Brad Pitt dress as a chicken for an Italian restaurant? For an Italian restaurant?
John?
Can you repeat me, please?
Okay, you need to answer the question. Did Brad Pitt dress as a chicken for an Italian restaurant?
No, he didn't.
Good. Okay, good. And Giovanni, I want you to ask. Oh, you know what? We're out of time. It's on the hour, so we have to end it here. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this was helpful for you. It was kind of fun. And I'll see you again next time. All right? Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye. Thanks.
Bye. Have a nice day.
You too. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
I like